because, you know, our budget is planned out for the whole summer, but we don't get that money until, you know, each month that comes by. So anyway, so here is the trip details. Just want to give everybody a good update on what's going on. Hey, welcome to Tigner Adventures. Hey, we are now in Georgia. So we are headed to Warner Robins this morning, which is about an hour and a half from here. And then that is where our daughter is. So anyway, but for now, we pulled in here yesterday. This is a Cracker Barrel. And you can see there's not a lot of room here for our rig, but we, Tansy's just a little bit nervous with all the traffic and stuff going on around here. But anyway, we were able to park here for the night, and we had breakfast this morning, so things are pretty good. And we're going to now get back on the road again. So Cracker Barrels have been really good. We've now stayed at 2 or 3 Elks Lodges, and we've stayed at 2 or 3 Cracker Barrels. Cracker Barrels are free, but you know, and they're super nice. Yeah, well, we do go in and eat, and we do, you know, so we do patronize the establishment because they have some good food. So one of the things that makes Cracker Barrel different than most restaurants is they have all this merchandise out front, and it's always different, and it's pretty cool. And we'll show you inside too, because it's got a lot of knickknacks and things on the walls. But it's a pretty cool little store. And the food's pretty decent, so it's good. I really like their biscuits and gravy. Their chicken fried steak is pretty good too. So we've eaten dinner here, and we've eaten breakfast, and this morning we're gonna go do breakfast before we get on the road. All right, so we're starting the morning out right. Sugar. She's got sugar, I've got caffeine. This is bottomless refill. They even give you a cup to go, so I should get through about 3 or 4 of these cups today. So that'd be kind of nice. It'll definitely get me wired, and hopefully I won't be too aggressive on the road. Well, we've got our food. Well, down here is, whoops, turn this down. There's my biscuits and gravy. And Ninette's got some beignets, little donuts. So she had a different idea what that was, but that's what this is. So this is our morning breakfast. Okay, we have got breakfast all done. It was good, and we're full, and got my coffee to go. So we're going to head back out to the rig and get things all set up and ready to head out. It's been fun up to this point, and we're looking forward to getting to Warner Robins. And so we're going to just head out and get on the road. We have to go down through...
Already moist?
Yeah, we're actually in Columbus. I get it mixed up with Columbia, but that's South Carolina. So Columbus, Georgia. It's actually the second largest city in Georgia compared to Atlanta's the largest, and then Columbus, and then everything else is downhill after that, I guess. So Warner Robins is a pretty small little area. It's an Air Force Base town, and so that's where we're going to be spending the next little while. We're going to be helping out our son-in-law and daughter and doing a few things and traveling around. So we got quite a few different little, oh, I'm getting some hair. We're going to do, we got quite a few little side trips planned, and so we're going to go see them. Yesterday we actually went down to the river. You can see here some pictures of the river. Yeah, we rode our bikes down along the river. We went to a museum, art museum. It was okay, but not really my thing. I mean, there was some interesting art in there, but anyway, it was interesting. So it was a good day.
The river was very nice.
Yep, the river was.
I would do
that
again.
The river's pretty cool. It's right next to a college, so they do
Lots
river rafting there. They do
all kinds of
zip
stuff.
line across from.
Yeah.
On this side of the river is Georgia. On the other side of the river is Atlanta, or no, Alabama. So you zip line from one state to the other. So it's kind of interesting, and So, you know, it's kind of a fun little setup they've got there. So anyway, okay, we're gonna get on the road and get going. So let's do that, and we're gonna stop and pick some raspberries and peaches.
No, strawberries.
Oh, strawberries. Strawberries and
I don't
peaches.
think the peaches are on yet, but the strawberries are.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll check it out.
Okay.
Okay, we are now in Warner Robins. We have made the trip. You can see here that we've pulled in and we are parked at our daughter's house. And we are going to be parked here for at least a month and a half, somewhere in there. And, you know, do some jobs around here, help them out with a few different things. So anyway, but, you know, just sit back and relax a little bit. I'll tell you, the trip so far has been a whirlwind of a trip. We left April 16th, and we arrived here on May 16th. So 1 month, oh shoot, open that up. 1 month we have done everything that we've been reporting on lately. It's just been a whirlwind. That is not how we like to travel. We usually like to go somewhere, park for at least 10 days, and then move on to the next area so that we can have time to really explore the area. So if you've been watching our videos, you notice that we keep saying, well, we kind of ran out of time, we got to move on. That's the problem with being in vacation mode. So it's not fun to be in vacation mode. So we want to sit back and enjoy life a little bit. So we're going to do that here. We got a lot of cool things planned, so it'll be kind of fun. So anyway, I wanted to give a little detail. First of all, well, so the place we were supposed to stop was Lane Orchards. And so they have an in and out, unfortunately. And so we missed the in because I seen an RV coming out and it looked like there was more room up there to get in. And so I passed the in and went to the out and then realized, oh shoot, that's an exit only. So anyway, we didn't stop to pick strawberries or peaches or anything. We just came here.
Because there was no place to turn around.
Yeah, and we were going to just turn around, but when you're 50 feet long, just turning around doesn't work very easy either. So anyway, I keep looking down here at my phone because I've got a few notes here I want to kind of touch on just a little bit. Oh, what did I do? Okay. It's on Ninette's phone, so get up there.
Don't touch the screen.
Okay, don't touch the screen. Okay, so anyway, we didn't make it to the orchard. I have had a couple people ask me, you know, like all the things that we've been doing the last month, you know, have we been sticking to our budget, or do we have more money than in our budget because they can't believe that we're accomplishing what we have accomplished. You know, we've been living on the same budget, and the only difference is that from the last video I did on our budget, we actually have got a pay raise. so we get $113 more a month. And if you are retired and know anything about the retirement thing, they give you a cost of living raise. But right after they did that, they raised Medicare. So kind of ate up that whole thing for most people, but we don't start Medicare for another couple more months. And so anyway, so right now we have a little extra because of that. So we've been putting that into our emergency fund, and we've still been putting our $200 a month into gas. And so that's what we did this trip on, was the money that we saved up during the winter time and coming across. And so I want to give you kind of a, and I did do, we did get some money back on taxes, I think it was $600, and we put that into our gas. So because, you know, our budget is planned out for the whole summer, but we don't get that money until, you know, each month that comes by. So anyway, so here is the trip details. Just want to give everybody a good update on what's going on. We traveled 2,873 miles in 1 month. That's ridiculous. So anyway, but that's how far we went. It cost us $1,681 for gas, and we used 441 gallons in the motorhome to get here. So that comes out to an average of $3.81 per gallon is what we actually spent on gas. Now, I did do that gas video. I was talking about different discounts we get, and I'll tell you, between them and Kroger and everything else, we really pushed those discounts to the max. And so $3.81 a gallon, not too bad. Now, I'm not sure what it's going to be like on our way back, so it's going to definitely cost a little more going back, and we've still got those issues to work out as far as coming up with the money to do that, as far as making that budget to go back. But we still got months. We still got months to go, so not a big deal. So we're not too worried about it.
5 months.
So 5 months. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to report on is we got a whopping 6.51 miles to the gallon. Wow. Just going up, remember on my one video, I told you if we just could get 6 miles per gallon, it cut off this much money on the trip. Well, I'll tell you, we got 6.51, so we are ecstatic about that. And that worked good. And I think the highest mileage we got was upwards of in the 7 to 8, I can't remember what I reported there, but miles per gallon on one leg. So, you know, all that average together came out to the 6.51. So now, as far as places we stayed, we were putting money away in our camping budget also. And Boondockers, we stayed at two Boondockers. We boondocked 2 times. This was in Padre Island. Cost us $14, $7 a night there. We did Boondockers Welcome. We stayed 2 nights at Boondockers Welcome. That's all we actually did across the whole country. That costs us, our membership on that is $30 a year. We got in there a long time ago, so it's locked in at $30. But we kind of calculate that as $30 it cost us to camp. We stayed at Elks 13 different times. Cost us $160 to stay at the Elks for those 13 nights. And we stayed at one RV site for 3 nights. And it cost us, 2 of those nights were free, remember, back in New Mexico, I think it was. Anyway, we were at Escapees Park. The other one was $17.50 at a park there in Texas. And then Cracker Barrel, we stayed for 4 nights free. And if we figure out that we typically spend when we go in, if we're at a Cracker Barrel, we go have breakfast or we go eat dinner, we probably average right around $20 for that meal. So if you calculate that out, then that's about $80. So that means that overall we paid $301.50 to stay on different nights on the trip. So not too bad. I think it worked out really well for us. We're here. We're ready to have fun. Are you ready to have fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of fun with the family.
Yeah.
We've had lots of fun.
Our daughter, now it's going to be different fun. So now, our family's coming in. We're going to be spending time with our other daughters and our one daughter. Oh, we got the air conditioner coming on. And so anyway, it should be a lot of fun and some great adventures that we're going to do out around Warner Robins and around Georgia, actually. So we're going to go do some trips around Georgia and then slowly work our way up into South Carolina and North Carolina before we start working our way back west. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date as we move along in all our different fun activities. Oh, the highlights. What's the highlights?
The highlights on the last month.
Oh.
White Sands was definitely highlights.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Definitely wish we could have spent more time there.
Carlsbad's Caverns.
Carlsbad Caverns.
Yeah.
Definitely, that was a whirlwind trying to do it all in one thing. Yeah, the beaches.
Florida coastline. That was very beautiful.
Yeah, and we actually spent the most time in Florida at that Elks Lodge there. We spent, I think it was 4 nights, 4 or 5 nights.
So
so that was the longest. They were pretty nice, and it worked out it was a good deal. Pensacola. So a lot of fun for 1 month. Now it's a matter of slowing down. My son-in-law keeps saying, you're retired. So we're retired. We need to slow down and enjoy life a little bit. And so that's what we're going to do now that we're here. We're going to kind of lay back a little bit, enjoy some things. We got a lot of different little projects that I want to do. That's where he keeps telling me you need to slow down. But there are things I want to do. Yeah, and he's got projects in mind for us to do while we're here. So we can, in that case, we can earn a little bit of money to help pay for gas. So we're going to kind of work on that whole deal and see what else we can come up with. But we'll keep you guys updated as we go. And so that's about all we have right now. So thanks for following us. And remember, check out our Twitter and our Facebook, because that's where Or no, not Twitter. We don't do Twitter.
Facebook
We
and
kind of do Twitter,
Instagram.
but it's mainly Instagram and Facebook. That's what it is. So remember, check out our Facebook and Instagram, and just to kind of see what's going on. Ninette is doing a really good job with that, and she likes to keep everyone updated and all her friends updated and things like that. So make sure to
I can't
send
wait for
comments and yeah, she can't wait for me because
Oh, I miss
I take too long getting these videos out. So, but anyway, we're about 2 weeks behind, I think, right now. So not too bad, But anyway, it does take time. So anyway, with that said, we'll just plan on seeing you guys down the road, and hopefully we'll be on our next video or in person. So take care.